So here we have HTC Flyer. This is our new Android tablet running Gingerbread on a 1.5 gigahertz processor with 1 gig of RAM. On board we have 32 gig of storage, which you'll be able to expand using a micro SD card at a later stage. You'll be able to add a further 32 gig. We have a 1.3 megapixel camera on the front, and if I turn it round, you have a 5 megapixel camera on the back, and you can see our unique aluminium unibody construction. So we've updated HTC Sense user experience for Flyer, so now we have some nice 3D animations. So you can see the widgets really kind of come to life, they pop out of the screen. The first thing I want to show you then is the pen. So we have a new Scribe with Flyer, and the first thing I'll point out is that it has 2 buttons on it, and it actually has a battery inside. This is not a capacitive stylus, it's the first thing to know. And the way I can demonstrate that is by capturing a screenshot of the home screen just by tapping the pen on the screen. If I go down here to this button, this pen button here, I can actually change the style of the pen. So let's go for a fountain pen, and I'm going to go for a nice purple, and I can draw on the screen like this. Okay, so impressive, right? But if I want to use a capacitive stylus on a screen, I usually have to make sure that my hand doesn't touch the screen. I'm going to confuse it. But with Flyer we have 6-point multi-touch on the screen plus 1 input for the pen, which means I can rest my hand on here like it's a piece of paper. Also you'll notice that I can't actually draw on the screen using my finger. So this is far much more than just a capacitive stylus. We also pointed out the buttons earlier, now I can show you what they do. If I press and hold on this top button, it becomes an eraser. And if I press and hold on the bottom button, I can select blocks of text. So if I was in a web page, I could just press and hold, scroll down, copy, paste, send. Once I'm happy with my little screen capture, I can actually send this. Sorry? It's got a battery inside, yeah, that's true. Once I'm happy with my screen capture, I can then send that via email, however, or print it off using a Bluetooth or Wi-Fi printer. Let's go home. Now I'm going to show you where the pen really comes to life in our Notes application. So we're going to go into Notes, and I'm going to go out of here. That's an old note that I had. Okay, so I'm going to create a new note. Now, Flyer knows that I'm supposed to be in a meeting, or I've got a meeting appointment. And what it's going to ask me is, do you want to add this note to this meeting? So I can say yes. And then when I go back into this meeting in my calendar at a later date, the note will be stored there. So I don't have to worry about where it is. Now up here we have a record button. You can record the conversation in the meeting. But using our time mark technology, Flyer will also record my pen strokes. So when I start writing on the screen, it's recording that in real time. So when I play back this meeting, this note, I will see my notes appear on the screen in the correct context. So then I've written some figures down, I don't have to worry, why did I write that? I know, because I can hear the meeting.
In Asia.
So I'll just show you the text highlight, so I press and hold that and I can highlight the text.
I'm the global head of communications equipment, and I do all the handsets for me.
So also with Flyer, we're coming to market with some real strong media messages. And one of the things we've done is we've bought a company called Saffron in the UK to deliver some high quality video content directly onto Flyer. I'll just point out something here. You can see we have some LED buttons. When I flip Flyer, they flip round with the device, with the orientation. It's just cool. That's it, there's no other reason for it. with what you can buy, you can rent, and you can stream high HD quality movies directly onto the device using a credit card. So it's easy to get the content that you want onto the